Okay, we will start, people. Yeah, everyone is ready? Yes. Which one? Which one? Workbook. Chapter number 10. Okay. Fine. Page number you just checked out. Yes, fine. So, people, in this class today we will be discussing the last 14 attempts. That is from January 2021 to May 2026. All the previous year question from chapter number 10, that is direction test, will be discussed here. Everyone joined online. Good evening, good afternoon, or whatever time you are watching it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yes, vanakkam, namaskara, everyone. Everything is there. Let's start off with question by question. So after this question is completed, so whoever is watching online, it will be anyway updated to you. The drive link will be provided, and who are watching from Arivupro students, it will be shared in the group itself. Okay. Now, one by one, the first question from Jan 2021 is: a man is facing west. So which direction he is looking towards? He is looking towards west direction. Then he turns 45 degree in the clockwise direction, another 180 in the anti-clockwise direction, then 270 in the anti-clockwise. Which direction he is facing now is the question. Now, initially he is facing which direction? West. Then clockwise means plus or minus, plus 45 degree. Then another 180 degree means in the same direction means what? Plus 180 degree clockwise again, plus 180. Then finally 270 in the anti-clockwise, that is minus 270. Now tell me, 45 plus 180 minus 270 will be how much? That will be minus 45 degree. Now, the person is looking towards west. West means which direction? This way. Then he is taking anti-clockwise direction, right? Anti-clockwise means which way he should move? Towards the left side. Correct? That means which direction currently he is looking? South-west direction. So which option is the answer, people? Southwest. Option A is your answer. Very direct question, very easy question. And what is the best approach for solving questions based on direction test? Always read the last line to understand what type of question it is. Okay. Then the next question. One day Ram left home and bicycled 10 kilometers south. Then we will read what type of question they are asking. How many kilometers he must cycle to reach home straight, or they are asking for the shortest distance. Now, Ram left home and bicycled 10 kilometers south means how many kilometers he is moving in the south direction? 10 kilometers he is moving in the south direction. Then turned right. What is right of south, people? Right of south is west, and traveled how many kilometers? 5 kilometers. Then turned right again and walked 10 kilometers means right of west is what? North, and how many kilometers? 10 kilometers. Then turned left. Left of north is what? It will be our left, that will be west. How many kilometers? 10 kilometers. South 10 and north 10 will get cancelled. Why? 10 up, 10 down, 0, 0. Okay. Then 5 and 10 will get added. It will become how much? West 5 plus 10 is becoming west 15. How much is the distance he need to travel in a straight line, or the shortest distance is how much? 15 kilometers. Yes, Arish, tell me, you can comment. Then Mrs. N walks 19 kilometers north. From there she walks 16 kilometers south. Then she walks 4 kilometers east. They are asking how far and in which direction is she from the starting point is the question. That means we need to find the direction and also the shortest distance. Correct? So in north direction, how many kilometers is the person walking? 19 kilometers. From there she walks 16 kilometers south. That means south which direction? The south direction. And how many kilometers? 16 kilometers. Then she walks 4 kilometers in the east direction. East how much? 4 kilometers. Then how far and which direction is he from the starting point is the question. North and south are opposite. Now tell me which is the bigger one. North is the bigger one. 19 minus 16 will become 3. Then east 4 is remaining. So which direction is it? Northeast. How to find the distance? This is nothing but root of how much? 3 square plus 4 square, which is equal to root of 25, which is equal to how much? 5. Easy approach, easy question. See. Now tell me, If you were writing this attempt, will you be able to solve this? Yes, you would have. Easy 3 marks. Next one. That time only 3 marks question were there because it was before the syllabus change. There was some other topic that time. Now, July 2021. Yes, it will always be available in YouTube. Whenever you are free to watch, you can come and watch this video. It will be there in the live section. Okay. Likewise, we will be doing for all the chapters. Okay. Then, A and B are moving towards each other from two places. So, which direction? They are moving towards each other, which is how many meters apart? 200 meters apart. Can I say the distance between A and B, which is given to be how much, people? The distance between A and B is given to be how much? 200 meter. Distance between both of these people are 200 meter. Then what happened to these people? After walking 60 meter, B turned left. For example, B is coming this way. And after walking how many meter? 60 meter. So, for example, till here, let it reach 60 meter. He turned left. Left of west is what, people? South. And walked how many meter? 20 meter. Correct? Till here, 20 meter. Then what happened? Then turned right. Right, and walked how many meter? 40 meter. Okay. Then finally came back to the main road is the given question. So how many meter he would have walked? 20 meter. Why? Opposite sides are equal in a rectangle. Then finally, where is our position of the B? B is currently standing over here. Can anyone tell me what is the distance? This distance? 60 plus 40, which is equal to 100. Clear? Then what is happening? Here, read back and come back to the road on which he started walking. Now, people, is A starting in the same speed? Yes, A is also walking in the same speed. That means A would have covered all this distance. 60, 20, 40 and 20. All the distance would have been covered by whom? A. That means where will be the current position of A? How much distance A would have traveled? A would have traveled 60 plus 20 plus 40 plus 20. How much is it? 140 meter he would have traveled. So A will be currently somewhere over here. Then A traveled how much distance now? A traveled 140 meter. Now people, tell me, what is the distance between A and B? This small distance, how much is it? 40 kilometer or 40 meter is the distance between A and B. Very direct question. We have done it in class also. Again, we are repeating it. Then, which one? This question. So what happened? Distance between A and B is how much? Total it is 200. It is given in the question. Then what happens to our B? B walked 60 meter, then took a left turn, 20 meter, then took a right turn, 40 meter, and again came back to the road, means 20 meter he need to walk. So, in the main road, how much is the distance traveled by B? That is nothing but 100 is the distance traveled B in the main road. Meanwhile, A and B are walking in the same speed. That means A should also cover the distance. How much he covered? He covered around total distance traveled by B. That is how much? 140 will be the distance traveled by B. Sorry, A. So, A is over here, B is over here. What is the distance between them? 40. 140 minus 100 you can take. You will get the same answer. Next one. There are 4 towns, P, Q, R, T. There are how many towns? P, Q, R and T. Q is southwest of P. So, with respect to P, Q is where? Southwest. Correct? Over here is the position of our Q. Then, R is to the east of Q. R is to the east of Q means which direction will be R? East direction will be R. R is to the east of Q. Then, and the southeast of P. Southeast of P means correct. This way it's correct. Everything is done. Then, T is to the north of R. T is to the what of R? North of R. And in line with QP. That means they all are in line. PQ, P and T are in line. Then, which direction of P, T is located is the question. Which direction of P is T located? Tell me that. With respect to P, T is located in which direction? Which direction is it? Northeast direction. Option B. Follow beginners, follow. You can first go through the marathon videos if you are watching for the first time. Then after watching it, you can make use of this PYQs because it is like we have already studied. Then we are going to solve this. But If you haven't also, some people will be able to follow this. Otherwise, it is anyway easy. Okay. Now, 5 friends. 6th question. How many friends are there, people? 5 friends are there. Are staying in the same locality. They are in the which locality? Almost the same locality. That means they are in and around each other. Then B's house is to the east of A's house. B's house is to the east of A's house. Is it correct? With respect to A, B is in which direction? The east direction. Then and to the north of C's house. Whose house? First person. Whenever and is coming, we are talking about the first person. B's house is to the north of whose house? C's house. First drawing is completed. Then C's house is to the west of D's house. C's house is to the west of D's house means if I draw D over here, then C will be towards the west. If I draw D in the other side, will that be correct? No, it will not be correct. Now tell me, D's house is in which direction with respect to A? A is over here. With respect to A, D's house is in which direction? Which direction is it? Whenever we draw like this, what direction is that? That is called as south east direction. Option B is our answer. Clear aayirukka? Pakka? Understood? Then 7th question. Easy question. Shadow based questions are always easy because we know shadow means a person should look in a specific direction. One morning after sunrise. Sun rises where, people? Sun rises in the east. Okay. One morning after sunrise, Vikram and Shailesh were standing on a lawn with their back towards each other. What do you mean by back towards each other? Yeah, Sivan and Sakti say in the pose. Correct. Back towards each other means what? They are looking in the opposite direction. That is the meaning. Then Vikram's shadow fell exactly to the left side. Vikram's shadow fell to the left side means Vikram will be looking in which direction? The people, I told you already, in the morning time, a person looking towards north, his shadow will be falling where? The left hand side. Correct? So who is looking towards north side? Vikram is looking towards north side. Then both of them are looking in the opposite direction, right? So here Vikram is looking which direction? North. Then only the shadow will fall to the left hand side. Otherwise, where will be the position of shadow? Right hand side. Then where will be the location or which direction our Shailesh is looking over here? The opposite of Vikram. Which is that direction? South will be the answer. Why? Shailesh is looking in the... What happened? Correct, right? Yes. Correct, right? Okay, fine. So, Shailesh is looking in the south direction. The opposite of that. Okay, done. So, now tell me, if your shadow base is not clear, will you be able to answer this so fast? No. You should know that whenever a person is looking towards north, the left in the morning, whenever a person is looking towards north, shadow will be in the left side. In the morning, a person looking towards south, shadow will be in the right side. So, answer is what over here, people? South is our answer. Next question. December 2021. See, people, we are going through the past. Okay. It is actually, the pattern is same throughout. Every year, the pattern is throughout same. It's all about you guys putting the effort. Okay. Look here. A man walks. We will read the last line so that we will understand what type of question is it. How far is he from the starting point? That means we need to find what the shortest distance. A man walks 1 kilometer west to 1. Then he turns south and walks how much? 5. After then he walks west. How many kilometer? 2 kilometer. After then he turns north. How many kilometer? 9 kilometer. Very, very easy. Tell me, people. South and north are opposite. Correct? West and west are same direction. West to 1 plus west to 2 will become west to 3. South to 4 and north to 4 will become, north is the bigger value. 9 minus 5 is 4. Now we need to find the shortest distance. What is the answer to Pythagoras? Root of 3 square plus 4 square. How much is it? Answer, people? Root of 25. How much is the final answer? 5 kilometer is your answer. Yes. Where are you from? I'm from Kerala. Currently, I'm taking in class in Coimbatore. Okay. So everyone, whoever was watching from different parts of the world, currently we are taking the class from Coimbatore. Then please mention where you guys are from. Other than current pursuing students. Okay, now ninth question is mentioned daily in the morning, shadow of clock tower installed on railway station. Okay, so a clock tower is there. I'll create a clock tower. Okay, one clock tower is over here. Okay, in the morning, what is happening to the clock tower? The shadow of the clock tower is falling on high rise mall. Okay, so clock tower is there, then sun is in the morning where the east side. Okay, east side it is there. Then shadow will be falling where? Shadow will be towards this side, right? East means shadow will be towards this side. Morning means left side will be the shadow, no matter what. Then it is falling on high rise mall means high rise mall will be over here. High rise mall is over here. Now tell me, so in which direction is clock tower? So here you need to make a small correction. Clock tower to mall, or you can say it is nothing but clock tower with respect to mall. Okay, they did not include the with respect over there. What to include? With respect to mall. Okay, so tell me, with respect to mall, how can I say? With respect to mall, which direction is the clock tower? Which direction we should walk? In the east direction, correct? Which option is the answer? Option A is the answer. So, you are answering previous questions only from the chapter you covered? Yes, this is chapter 10 right now, one by one, each chapter. Tomorrow we will be doing seating arrangement. Okay, so each day after tomorrow, blood relation. Likewise, we will cover one chapter. So, first we will finish logical reasoning, then we will go to statistics, then we will go to maths. That will be the pattern we will be following. Okay, next one. R's office. This one we have solved in class also, the same question. Okay, Ajay, great. R's office is 4 km east direction from his home. So what are they telling? The office is 4 km east of home. Office is over here. Yes. Office is 4 km east of home. That means if his home is currently over here, home is here. Office is how many kilometers? 4 km east of home. East means our right hand side we can take. Then what else is mentioned? The club is 4 km north of home. North means up or down? Up. 4 km north of home. Who is there? The club is there. Yes, our general example, dance club is there. Okay, so that people are dancing there. One day, on the midway from office to club, our R was going from office to the club to party. But what happened? R on the midway got a call from home. Papa, come home. Yeah, he got a call from home. Midway, he is turning towards which direction? Towards the home direction. Then people, in which direction is he facing his back? That means his back is facing which direction is the question. Currently, he is facing which direction? He is facing southwest direction. But is that the question? No. His back is facing which direction? The back will be facing which direction? Opposite to the direction of whatever he is facing. For example, you are looking north. Your back is facing which direction? South direction. Similarly, opposite of southwest is what? Northeast. Which option is the answer, people? Option C is the answer. Next one, option C. Next question is, which direction he is facing question? Very direct question. Accordingly, left and right, first type question we learned in class. A man starts walking from a point 4 miles north. Okay, then turn left, then turn right, then turn right, then rest for 30 minutes. We have solved it in the class. Rest for 30 minutes. That means he is changing the direction? No, he is not changing the direction, same direction. He gets up and walks 2 miles straight in the same direction and finally turns toward the right. Now tell me, left and right got cancelled. North, right, right. People, whenever you see north, right, right, the answer will be the opposite. North, right, right is what, people? South. Which option is the answer? Option B is the answer. Yes, Soumya, it will be there. Then, next question. Can we go for the next one? In the hour hand of a clock is in the west direction when it is at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock means what? You can draw the clock, but in exam hall, will you draw the clock? No. So you will just write 3 o'clock, 3 is here, 12 is here, 6 is here, then who is there? 9 is there. 3 o'clock means hour hand is looking towards 3, minute hand is looking towards which direction? 12th direction. Then tell me, what is happening at 3 o'clock? The hour hand is looking towards which direction? The west direction. So this is west. 3 is west. Opposite of west is what? East. Then right of west is what we already studied? North. Then opposite of north is south. Then the question is, which direction the minute hand when the time is 6:45? Minute hand means what? This 45 should be considered. 45 means 9. So the hand should be looking towards 9. 9 is in which direction? The east direction. No need to draw everything. Do what is required. 6:45 means if they are asking our hand means what? It should look towards 6. 6 is in which direction? North. Accordingly, you should answer rather than doing everything. Okay. Next one, June 2022. Year after year, you are traveling around the directions. Fine. Next question. So we read the last line. Always read the last line. You will get to know what we are doing. How far and in which direction is he from the starting point? That means our type of question where we want to find the shortest distance and the direction with respect to initial point. Starting from a point. So that is the initial point. Tina walked 12 kilometers south. 12 meters south. Turned left. Left of south is what, people? Randomly I'll draw the direction for your info. Left of south is what, people? East. How many meter? 10 meter. Then turn left again. Left of east is what, people? North. How many meter? 12 meter. Turned right. Right of north is what? East. How many meter? 5 meter. Now people, we need to find what is the distance. People, north 12 and south 12 got cancelled. Opposite to each other. East 10 and east 5 will become what, people? East 10. So 10 meter towards which direction then is our answer? East is our answer. How many seconds? 5 or 6 seconds? Which one, da? Oh, I did not add up 10 plus 5. I forgot to do that. 10 plus 5 is how much? 15. Yeah, one more thing is when we do very fast, we will make mistake also. Example right in front of you. Yes, east 15 is our answer. Fine. Perfect. Then people, going to the next question from June. I am facing west. Okay. Initial direction is given to be what, people? Initial direction is given to be west. Okay. But what is said? Turning to the left, I go 20 meter. Which direction I am turning? Left direction. So initial direction is what? Left of west is what, people? South is my initial direction. Many people will make mistake, and if you remember, if just remember this, okay? If the same question will get repeated again in September. Current September or sorry, May or something, or January or something, same type of question gets repeated again. Then what is given? In which direction and which direction am I from the original position is the question. That means our same type of question. So south, he is walking how many meter? 20. Turn to the left. Left of south is what? Left of south is east. How many meter? 20 meter. And turning to the right. Right of east is what, people? Right of east is south. How many meter? 20 meter. Again to the right. West. How many meter? 40 meter. Then again turning to the right. North. How many meter? 40 meter. People, south 20 will become what? South 40. And north 40 will get cancelled. Okay. Then east 20 and west 20 are west 40 are opposite. Who is bigger? West is bigger. How much is the value? 20 is the value. But we only require the direction. Which direction is it? West. Option B is our answer. Very, very direct question. I hope everyone got it. If so, going to the next one. It's a very interesting question, people. The same question. Again, it was repeated, I think, in either in January or in September it was repeated, or May it was repeated. The same type of question. In the recent attempt, it was repeated. So what you should always keep in your mind is questions will be repeating. Till now also, whatever we did, except 1 or 2 questions, all the type are repeated. Same type of questions. Now look here. Ram was driving his car at a circle where there was a direction pole which was showing all the 4 directions correctly. So if I draw the direction pole, so usually the direction is what? North. Then who is there? South. Then who is there? East. Then who is there? West is there. Now if I am drawing the pole, if it is correct, pointer will be what? This will be south. This pointer will be what? East. then this pointer will be what? North, and this pointer will be what? West. If I am drawing correctly, or if the poles are correctly showing the direction, the pole will be showing it this way. Then people, due to wind, the direction pole turns in such a manner that, so I will just write the direction. North, south, east, west is the normal direction. Then what happened? Due to the wind, direction poles turns in such a manner that now north pointer is showing west. North pointer is now pointed towards which direction? The west direction. Okay. Then people, you tell me, this will be what pointer? Opposite will be what? South. Then right of our north pointer is always what people? East. This is east. Then this will be what? Opposite of east will be west. That are the pointers according to the question. Now what is happening to our Ram? Ram went in the wrong direction thinking that he was traveling east. Now according to Ram, Ram is only seeing the pointer. So he was thinking, singing the song, and he is traveling towards east. But which direction is he actually moving? North direction. So answer is what people? North. Question is, in which direction is he actually driving? North is the direction. So approach the question this way, you can get the answer very fast, otherwise it will take time. Now coming to the next question, another easy question. Two options are given over here. You can, option A and C is there. Look here, we have corrected the entire question in our study book. We have corrected and we have given. Now look here, there are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, 9 poles are there. How many poles are there? 9. C is 2 km east of B. So C is what? 2 km east of B. So what is the distance between B and C? 2 km. Okay. Then people, one question they are asking is distance between B and I. We just require one more person. Who is that person? I. Now tell me, what is told about I? I is situated just in the middle of B and C. Done. I is situated where? Just in the middle of B and C. Even though everything is there, we only require two statements from that and go for the answer. Tell me if I cut 2 into half, one half will be 1, another half will be 1. So what is the distance between B and I? 1 kilometer. If you mark either of the option, you are going to get the answer correct. Okay, 1 kilometer is our answer. Next question is 17th one. Yes. Okay, great. Very happy to know that. People are commenting 1.5 marathon video only. I got 63 in QA in foundation. People, with you guys, enough time is there. That person only had 1.5 days. For you guys, like 50-55 days is there, or 100-105 days is there for the coming attempt, whichever you are writing. So study every day. You will be able to score better, or even if you can score 100, it is possible. Approach 100 so that you will always get 90 plus. Okay, keep that in your mind and study. Okay, next one. Into means A into B means A is south. I will write into is south. Then plus means what? North. Then percentage means what? East. Then minus means what over here? West. Okay, it is a coding based question. Now tell me, L percentage M means L is east of M. L is what? East of M. Correct? L is east of M. With respect to M, L is east. Then we are going for M and N. M plus N. M plus N means M is north of N. M is north of N means this is correct? M is north of N. No, if I draw this way, it will be M is south of N. So this is wrong. Then where should I draw N? N will be over here, so that M is north of N. Then finally, who is there? N minus P. N minus P means what, people? N is what of P? N is west of P. N is west of P means P should be somewhere over here. Then only N is west of P. Now tell me, people, the question is, P is in which direction with respect to M? With respect to M, P is in which direction? Which direction is it, people? This direction is called as southeast direction. Which option? Option A is your answer. Next question, one by one, you can do this. Radha moves towards southeast at a distance of 7 km. Then she moves towards west and travels 14 kilometers. She moves towards northwest in a distance and finally she moves 4 kilometers towards east. How far is she from the starting point? Now, this is the question where we can't use our shortcut because I told you, if you remember, whenever northeast is involved, okay, whenever southeast is involved rather than a direct direction, very rarely this was asked. So there is a high chance that this type of question you can get in the coming attempt. 18th question. Okay, it is from December 2022. Very high chance you will get a question. Now look here. Then here Radha moves towards southeast at a distance of 7 kilometer. Southeast at a distance of 7 kilometer means which direction is that? Initially she is moving. Southeast means this way. How many kilometer? 7 kilometer. Then what happened? She moves towards west. West means which direction? This direction. How many kilometer? 14 kilometers she moved. Okay, finally now our Radha is over here. Then what happens to Radha? Radha moves northwest at a distance of 7 kilometers. Currently our Radha is over here. Northwest means which direction? This way. How many kilometer? 7 kilometer. Now if you ask me, it is looking like a parallelogram which we studied in our school and all. If I fill it, it will be a parallelogram. Opposite sides will be equal. Then what is happening over here? Here what is happening is, then finally she moves 4 kilometers in the east. So currently our Radha is over here. Radha moves which direction now? East 4 kilometers. Okay. Now tell me, what is the distance between Radha's initial position and the final position? People, if you ask me, this total distance is how much? 14. This much is 4. Then this direct distance should be how much? 10 kilometer. Option C is the answer. Okay. But usually this pattern is not repeated. If it is repeated like no southeast, northeast and all, you will draw. Otherwise, directly go and do it in our shortcut method. But 95%, more than 95% of the question except this question is based on what? Our normal way of doing with shortcut. Then Carrom board question. You remember we did it in seating arrangement, but it is also, I told you that time, it is a direction based question. PQRS are playing a game of carom. Game of carom means what? They are sitting around a square table. Then what is told in the question? PR and SQ are partners. PR and SQ are partners means they are looking in the opposite direction. Then S is in the right of R. R is facing west direction. R is facing west direction means R is looking in the west direction. Who is the partner of R? P and R. So P will be looking in which direction? East direction. Then what is told? R is facing west. S is to the right of R. Right of R. People, what is right of west? A person looking west, right means up north. So where will be the position of S? S will be sitting over here. But which direction he will be playing? He will be playing away from the carom board or looking towards the carom board? Looking towards the carom board. So S is looking this way. Then who is the remaining person? Q is looking in the opposite direction. So which direction Q is facing right now, people? North direction. It is a combined chapter based question. Chapter number 10 and 11 together. Then 20th question. One morning a boy starts. Okay, we will read what this the final question. What direction he did he start? Initially is the question. Till now, people, except this particular question, all the other question they gave the initial direction. First time they are not giving the initial direction. We are going to find what? Initial direction. Easiest method whenever initial direction is not given, option hit pananam. Okay, what are we going to do, people? We are going to option hit whenever the initial direction is not given. Now I will read the question. What is given? One morning a boy walking in a particular direction for 5 kilometers, then takes a left turn, walks 5 kilometers, etc., 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 or it takes a right turn. All the things are done. Now he sees the shadow in front of him. Shadow in front of him means finally he is looking in which direction? When will I see the shadow in front of me in the morning time? That means I should be looking in which direction? West direction. Then only I will be seeing the shadow in front of me. So my final direction is what? West. Now option hit. So here I am and trying with the answer itself. I am starting with option hitting with option A. Okay, I am starting with what? Option A. Now, people, initial direction I am taking as north. That means the final direction at the end, he should be facing west. If he is not facing west, our answer is wrong. Our option hitting is wrong. Initially, he is looking towards which direction? The north direction. Then what happened? Takes a left turn. Then again takes a left turn. And finally, he takes a right turn. Now, people, anything else is there? No. Left and right got cancelled. North, left is what? Left of north is what, people? West. So he is looking in the west direction. So which option is the correct answer? Option B is our correct answer. What happened to your... No, it's tissue paper. Yes, nothing happened. Because I have this sweaty palms. Many people will have it. Whoever has it, your OMR sheet, protect the OMR sheet using your towel or any tissue paper or something. Tissue paper is not allowed. Use OMR, sorry, what to say? Not another OMR. Use another lace or something. Some kerchief and all, use it and protect the OMR sheet at the time of exam while you write, otherwise it will be a problem. For me, I have a problem with the iPad now. Yeah. Now, 21st question. It is 3 o'clock in the watch. Okay, 3 o'clock means which direction? 3 is here, 12 is here, 9 is here, 6 is here. 3 o'clock in the watch. The minute hand points towards northeast. So this is which direction? The minute hand is northeast. Then the hour hand is which direction is the question. People, right of northeast is what? Right of northeast. If you want, you can just draw this. This is northeast. Correct? Right of northeast is 90 degrees. Northeast is what? The southeast. So this direction is what? Southeast. Then the hour hand will point towards which direction, people? Southeast direction. Very easy. Whenever you are confused with the direction, draw one sample in the right side. Keep it. Anyway, it will be useful for what? 5 questions it will be useful. Okay. Then, thank you so much. Thank you for your 75 in QA. Awesome. Easy. Get the motivation, people. Take it up. Yes, 75 and all they are scoring. You can also do the same. Score more and make QA the highest scoring subject. I always want that. Low account and economics, I don't want that. I want QA to be the highest scoring subject. Fine. Look here. A man is facing west. Okay, initially he is facing which direction? The west direction. Turns 45 degree in the clockwise. 45 degree clockwise means plus or minus plus 45 degree. And then another 180 degree in the same direction. Another 180 in the same direction means clockwise or anti-clockwise. Clockwise plus 180 degree. Then 270 degree in the anti-clockwise. That means minus 270 degree. People, what is remaining? Same question, repeated question. West how much then? West minus 45 degree. Did we solve this in the past? Today only, right now, sometime back we solved the same question. So see the repetition. Repetition will be there. That's how the exam is designed to be. Okay, west to minus 45 degree. West is this way. Minus 45 degree means this way. And how much is it? People, this is which direction? The south west direction. Option D is your answer. Easy answer. Next one. June 2023 exam. Deepika starts walking straight east. First of all, we will see what are they asking. What distance and in which direction from the initial point. Okay, same type of question. Again, repetition. Deepika is walking east. Walking 65 meter. Turned left. Left of east is what? North. How many meter? 25 meter. Then turn to the left. Left of north is what? West. How many meter? 40 meter. Then people, what is remaining? East 65 and west 40 will become what, people? East 25. Then north 25 is remaining. Now tell me, answer is what? Northeast. Only one option is having northeast. So option A is our answer. We don't even need to find the distance since only one option is there. But in general, how will you find the distance? Root of Pythagoras. 25 square plus 25 square. Take your calculator. How to do it in calculator? 25 into equal to m plus. Then 25 into equal to m plus. Or click m plus 2 times. Both are fine. Then what? MRC. Then click what? Root. You will get 35.35 something. You will get it on your calculator. Then next question. 24th question. So at what distance is Sunitha now from the beginning point? Beginning point is also called by another name, initial point or starting point. Same type of question, just with respect to the previous one itself. Sunitha walks a distance of 2 kilometers towards east. So east 2. Left of east is what, people? Left of east is north. How many meter? 1 kilometer. Turns left. Left of north is what? West. 2 kilometer. Left of west is what? Left of west is what, people? South. How many kilometer? 1 kilometer. Then halts. He stops. That is the final point. Now, people, north and south are opposite. 1 minus 1 is 0. East to 2, west to 2. Both are 0. Again 0, 0, 0 means he is finally where? 0 kilometer. He came back to the same position at the end. Okay. This type of question can also be there where they came back to the same position. Then another time based question. Mr. Karthik put his timepiece on the table at such a way that 6 p.m. 6 is here, 12 is here, 3 is here, 9 is here. At 6 p.m. our hand points towards north. Our hand points towards north means this is north. Opposite is what? South. Right of north is what, people? East. Opposite of east is what, people? West. Then we are asking in which direction the minute hand means 15, correct? 15 means what? 3. Minute hand is pointing at 9:15. So which direction is it, people? West direction. Easy answer without even doing. If you remember the day 1 we studied, I used to draw the entire clock. And I used to say this is this 9:15 means 9 is this, likewise I will draw. But from exam point of view, will you draw? No, we will directly go for the answer because we don't have time. These are questions which are given to save time. Next one, the 26th. We need to know which direction Srikanth is facing now. Second type, direction based on angular turn. Srikanth is facing east. 120 degree in the clockwise, that means plus 120. Then turns 180 in the anti-clockwise, minus 180. Then Srikanth is facing in which direction now is the question? East. 120 minus 180 is how much? Minus 60. So east is which direction? This direction. Minus means up or down. Anti-clockwise means up. So he will be looking in which direction? South or north? North, east is the answer. Which option is the answer? Option B is the answer. So that was the 26th question. Then another question with respect to your chapter number 11. Another seating arrangement based question. But more of it is direction based itself. Look here. 5 boys. Ajay, A is there, B is there, C is there, D is there, E is there. Usually they will give that way and they will randomly give the names. Okay. Then sitting in a park in a circle facing the center. They are facing the center. Ajay is facing southwest. Ajay is facing southwest means if I draw a circle, people. Ajay is facing southwest means southwest is which direction? Can I say southwest is this direction? So Ajay is here. Southwest is this way, is always southwest. Ajay is there. Then Dheeraj is facing southeast. Southeast means Dheeraj is facing which direction? This direction. Dheeraj is there. Okay. Southeast, just the directions. Then what happened? Brijmohan, B and Ishan are right opposite to Ajay and Dheeraj respectively. So Brijmohan is opposite to whom? Ajay. So B is over here. Then Ishan is opposite to whom? Dheeraj. Ishan is over here. Then what is said about Chandru? C is equidistant from Dheeraj and Brijmohan. That means C is in the middle. Okay. C is somewhere over here. Now tell me, C can be looking in which direction, people? Tell me, C can look in which direction? Looking at that, C is looking which direction? This direction is what? Towards our right is what, people? East. Option D is your answer. A good question. Okay. Another good question. Add it on, people. Yes. Next one. December 2023. I think this was the last attempt before the previous syllabus change. Okay. Kamal walks. We need to know how far and in which direction. Easy from the starting point. Easy question. Kamal walks 10 km north. North 10. He walks 6 km south. 6 south 6. He walks 3 km east. You tell me whether this question is repeated or not. Again, the same repetition is happening with the same question. Then tell me what is remaining. North and south. Which is the bigger one? North. 10 minus 6 is what, people? 4. East is how much? 3. So northeast is the direction. So this is wrong. This is wrong. We need to know the distance. How to find distance? Root of 4 square plus 3 square, which is nothing but root of 25. How much is it, people? 5. I think this is the third time we are doing a same question. Same type and exact question. Same type we did multiple times. I think exact question we are doing almost for the third time. Fourth, now it's 10. In which direction is he now from the starting point? Same type of question without the distance, same methodology. Sunita walks 30 meters in the east, east 30. Took a right turn. Right of east is what, people? Right of east is south. How many meter? 40 meter. Took a left turn. Left of east, south is what, people? East. How many meter? 30 meter. What is remaining? East 60 is remaining. South 40 is remaining. Southeast or east south, which option is the answer, people? Option C is the answer. Done. Next one. Again, is it the same type repeated for the third time in the same attempt? Yes, same type for the third time. How far and in which direction is he from the reference to the starting point? With reference to starting point, same type of question, same approach. X walks 14 kilometer north. From there he walks 8 kilometers south. Then he walks 8 kilometer west. Now tell me which is the bigger one. North and south are opposite. North is the bigger. 14 minus 8 is how much? 6. Then west 8. Now tell me northwest is the answer. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. This is the answer. Root of 6 square plus 8 square, which is nothing but root of 100, which is 10. Now tell me, people, if you are in exam hall, will you do this calculation now? Not required, because we already eliminated all the other option. Directly go for option A and confirm the answer in the OMR sheet. Then next question. Is this which type da? He is moving now means, which direction he is moving? First type of question we have done in class. Mr. X walks northward. North is the initial direction. He turns to the right and further to this left. Finally, he walks 500 meters and take a left turn. People, right and left could cancel. What is remaining? North, left is remaining. People, a person looking north. Left of north is what, people? West direction. Which option is the answer? Option D. Okay, this was just before the syllabus change. Then June 2024, the new syllabus came, or whatever we are currently learning, the new syllabus came into the picture. Now, June 2024. We need to know which direction is it facing now. Is it a repeated pattern? Yes. Type 1 question. Look here. A car starts from a point 20 km towards north. Then took a right turn. Then took a right turn. North, right is what, people? South. Which option is the answer? Option B. Direct question. Okay. Facing now means very, very direct. Then, in the question. Yes. Tell me. Haley, people, tell me. Parayu, tell me. In which direction is the coffee shop from his house? First of all, we should know whether house is the initial point. Usually, I told you when I taught you this, usually house is the starting point. In most questions, whenever house is there, house is the starting point. So, house is the starting point as of now here also. Started south from his house. Then finally, he reached coffee shop. That means it is the final position. Initial and final positions are there. So we need to find in which direction is the final point with respect to the initial point. Same type which we have done. Type number 3 or 4. Yes. Initially he walks south. How many meter? 12. Then turn left. Left of south is what, people? East. How many meter? 20 meter. Then again turns left. Left of east is what, people? North. How many meter? 45 meter. Then turned right. Right of north is what, people? East. How many meter? 10 meter. Then he reached the coffee shop. Tell me. South 12 and north 45 will become what? North 33. Yes, 33. Then east 20 and east 10 will become what? East 30. So which is the answer, people? Northeast is your answer, and it is a very direct question. Yes, sir. Will it be there tomorrow also? Yes, it will be there tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be discussing which chapter? We will be discussing chapter number 11, seating arrangement, which is related to this chapter. Then 34th question. Shyam sees the sun rising behind the railway station. Sunrise behind the railway, tower. So tower is there. Let it be Eiffel Tower. Yeah. Sun is rising behind it. Then what is happening? Setting behind the railway station. So your railway station is over here, and the sunset is happening over here. Now tell me which is which direction. So if you ask me, this is towards east and this is towards west. Both the directions are given. Then, what is the direction of the tower from the railway station? From the railway station, this is our railway station. If I want to go to the tower from the railway station, which direction I should move? East direction I should move. Then only I can reach the tower. Then, look here. Always I told you, find the initial point, find the final point. Okay. A started walking from A. Sorry, Ram started walking from A. So A is our initial point. Okay. Finally, he arrived at a point called as F. So F is the final point. So we can easily use our shortcut. They are asking what is the distance between A and F is the question. What is the shortest distance between them? What approach? Use your normal approach. 200 meter towards north. North how much? 200. Then he turned right. Right of north is what, people? Right of north is east. How many meter? 300. Then he turns right. Right of east is south. How many meter? 350. Then he turned left. Again east. How many meter, people? 150. Then what happens to him? He turns left again. Left is how much? North. How many meter, people? 150. Correct? Then he finally reaches the point F. North 200. North 150. It will become north 350. North 350 and south 350 will get cancelled. What is remaining? East 450 is remaining. How? 300 plus 150 is 450. Which option is the answer? Option D is your answer. Very, very direct question. Next one. 36th question. In which direction is he from the starting point? That means with respect to the initial point, he is in which direction? Very easy question. Roy walks 2 kilometers to west. How much west? 2 kilometers he is walking. Then turns and start walking southeast. Okay, something is wrong over here. What is happening now? All of a sudden he walking in the southeast and walks how many meter? 3 meter. Then turns north and walks 5 kilometer. Then again he turns east and walk 2 kilometer. Finally he turns south and walk 6 kilometer. In which direction is he from the starting point is the question. People, look here. Southeast is mentioned. Good question. Repetition is there. Okay. So southeast is mentioned. That means can we directly use our shortcut over here? We can't use our shortcut over here. So instead what you will do? You will start drawing. How to draw? We will start from here. Roy walks 2 kilometers west. Initially if Roy is here, west means which direction? This direction. Then he turns and started walking southeast. Southeast he is moving. So currently somewhere over here is there. Then he walks 3 kilometers. Then turns north. North means what? Up. And walk how many kilometer? 5 kilometer. Then walks, what happened? He turns east. And walk how many kilometer? 2 kilometer. Then finally he turns south and walks 6 kilometers. Somewhere over here currently our Roy is there. Okay, Roy is over here. Then tell me, with respect to the initial point is in which direction? He was initially over here. This is which direction? South. East is the answer. Just by drawing you will get it. Whenever you feel stuck, you can just draw and go for the answer. Now, 37th question. Okay. If you ask me, this question is more to do with our direction as well as which chapter? Next chapter, that is chapter number 11, seating arrangement. Both the chapters should be concerned over here. Now, in a multi-storied building, on one floor there are 6 flats in 2 rows facing east and west accordingly. So, 3 are facing east, then 3 are facing what? West. 3 of them are in opposite direction, 3 each. That means 6 are there in total. Then, B is at an east facing flat. So, B is somewhere looking towards east. So, B will be in any of the 3 flat. I am just putting over there, B is over here. D and F are diagonally opposite. D and F are diagonally opposite means can I start with something like that? No. A gets a west facing flat. E is east facing flat. Which is the best one you can start with, people? B gets an east facing flat which is not next to D. D and F are diagonally opposite. Which is the best one to start off, people? I'll just put D over here. Randomly I'm putting D over here. Then F will be where? F will be diagonally opposite. Then they are telling B gets an east facing flat but not next to D. That is our condition for putting D not next to B. Then B will be where? B will be somewhere over here. Then E gets an east facing flat. So here the person, final person will be E. Then what is remaining, people? A gets a west facing flat. The question is, who are between A and F? That actually sums up what we are doing. Who is between A and F? If someone should be between A and F, where will be the position of A? Over here. Then who is the remaining person? A, B, C, D, E, F. Who is the missing person over here? C, C is the missing person. So our answer is what? Option C. How did I solve this? I used the help of option as well as this question part. Who is between A and F? That means someone should be between A and F at the end of the day. We can also start with this. E is getting an east facing flat, then A is getting a west facing flat. So if I put A over here, A is getting a west facing flat means F should be over here, because who is between A and F is already there in the question. That's why I should do it that way no matter what. Okay, then it is a wrong question, people. This was one wrong question which is completely wrong. It was in that attempt, it was completely wrong. Balakrishna is Ritik's neighbor and his house is 200 meter away in the northwest direction of Ritvik's. So Ritvik's, with respect to Ritvik's house, where is Balakrishna's house? Northwest direction is Balakrishna's house. Correct? Then finally read the question. Final question you guys read. Finally what is mentioned? Then where is the position of Ritvik's house in relation to Balakrishna? Tell me, with respect to Balakrishna, Ritvik's house is in which direction? South, east, sorry, north, east direction. Yes, north, east. Did I draw it wrong? No, Balakrishna is Ritvik's neighbor. His house is Balakrishna's house is. I draw it wrong. Yes. What is mentioned? Balakrishna is Ritvik's neighbor and his house, that is Balakrishna's house, is 200 meter in the northwest direction. So where is Balakrishna's house? 200 meter in the northwest direction of Ritvik's house. Okay, that was the mistake we made. We took the opposite direction by mistake. Now tell me, which direction is Ritvik's house with respect to Balakrishna? With respect to Balakrishna, Ritvik's house is in which direction? This direction is what direction? South west direction. Which option is the answer? Option B is the answer. Southwest is your, southeast is your answer. Southeast. Hey, what is happening? I think I am sleepless. Southeast is that direction. Then next one. Yeah, our standing on the head position. First time they asked a question based on this. Okay. So here, Ajay stands on his head. So I told you what is the condition for standing on head. If a person is looking normally, what direction they look? Take the opposite. That will be the answer. For example, Ajay is normally looking means Ajay is looking in which direction? The north direction. Looking in north direction normally. Not on head, normally. Then, which is his left hand? This is left hand, this is right hand. Normally his left hand will be pointing in which direction, people? West direction. Correct? West direction. But is he normal? Is our Ajay normal over here? Ajay is not normal. Ajay is the ulta, the opposite. So answer is what? Answer is opposite of west. Then answer is what? Opposite of west is what, people? East is your answer. Option C. What is the order? First we will finish logical reasoning. Then we will be going for statistics. Then finally maths. Okay. Now tell me, very easy question. Shadow based questions are always easy. Never forget that. One morning after sunrise. That means it's morning question. Direct. A and B are talking to each other, very close to each other, face to face at a crossing point. That means they are very close to each other and they are opposite to each other. B's shadow was exactly to the right of A. People, how will you read this? Shadow was to the right of A. When will the shadow be right of a person? In the morning. Shadow will be right of the person means he will be, or he or she will be looking in which direction? South direction. Whose right hand side? A. So A is looking in the south direction. Why? The shadow is in the right hand side. This is right side, this is left side. Whenever the person is looking towards south. Then tell me, in which direction B is facing? B is the opposite direction of A. Opposite of A is B's direction. Now tell me, who is facing what direction? B is facing which direction? The north direction. That is your 40th question. Done now. Now we have, I think, 20 more questions. Then the chapter will be done. So please tell how I'll follow short revision, PYQ series question upload on the answer. First concept, then PYQs. Okay, that's all. If you don't know concept, you can't do PYQs. Okay, otherwise you need to mug it up. It will be a problem. Yes. Kiran puts his timepiece on the table. This is the fourth question, right, from time-based question. Yes, almost all the time it is same time. Kiran puts her timepiece on the table such a way that at 6 p.m. our hand looks towards east. 6 p.m. means 6 is over here. Our hand is looking towards east direction. Then 12 will be what? Opposite will be what? The east opposite is west. Then right of east is what, people? Right of east is south. So 9 will be south. 3 will be what then? 3 will be opposite of south. North will be there. Now tell me, in which direction the minute hand points at 9:30? 9:30 means what? 9:30 means it should also be 6. 6 is what? East itself. Very direct question. Very easy. Even if you don't know any other direction, you are getting the answer just from that. Next one. January 2025. Okay. Now we are, Jan is there, then May is there, September, then Jan, then May. 5 more attempts are pending. Then we are done with our last 14 attempts of this particular chapter. Done and dusted. Look here. Jan 25 is one attempt which I considered as one of the easiest attempt. Jan 25 was the most direct attempt after the May 26 for QA. Okay. Now, Raju started walking 10 kilometers. First, we will read what is given. In which direction is the school from his home? Home we will always take it as what, people? The initial point. Then Raju started 10 kilometer east. So east how much, people? 10 kilometer. He turned right. Right means what? East right is what, people? South. And walked how many kilometer? 5 kilometer. Then he said to the south also. They mentioned everything is there. Then to reach his house. Which direction is it? South, east direction. Option B is your answer. Very, very direct. Next one. Look here. A started walking from his house and walked 4 kilometer north side, then turned right 3 kilometer, then turned right again. Which direction is he now is the question. That means finally he is facing in which direction? Type 1 question. So A started walking from his house, started 4 kilometer north. Initial direction is north. Then turned right. Then turned right. Right will become what, people? South. Opposite is what? South. Then 44th question. Anil started walking 5 kilometers. We will read the last line. Total number of kilometers, people. Total kilometers means we need to add all the distance he traveled. What are the distance? 5 plus 3 plus 5. Total is how much, people? 13 kilometers he have traveled. It is a question based on what? Total distance. In class also we solved the same question. And we have solved another question based on the cat. Cat running through the wall question. Total distance and the diagonal. Yes. 45th one. A man started 10 kilometers. Then read the last question, last line. In which direction is the man now from the starting point? Again the same repeated pattern. A man started walking 10 kilometers north. Right of north is what, people? East. How many meter? 5 kilometer. Then right again. Right of east is what? South. How many kilometer? 10 kilometer. Now people, north 10 and south 10 got cancelled. What is remaining? East 5 is remaining. So answer is what? East. Done and dusted. Next question. The final question of that attempt. In the morning, Anika started from a point where her shadow falls in front of her. People, in the morning, okay, I'll change the color to red. In the morning, what happens? Sun rises in the east. Anika sees the shadow in front of her. Anika sees the shadow in front of her means Anika is looking in which direction? The west direction. Then only the shadow will fall in front of her. So initial direction is what? West. The question is what? Which direction she is facing now? Very easy. She walked 2 kilometers, then turned what? Left. Then again turn left. Opposite to left will become what? Opposite. West left is what, people? East. Okay, done. So PDF link, it will be attached after the class is done. Okay. So May 25. May 25 was a very good attempt. Questions were direct, but still it was a very good attempt compared to previous attempts. Jan was with zero. How easy that Jan was. Very direct. Even the question was very small also with respect to previous attempts. Look here. A man is facing northwest. So initial direction is what, people? Northwest. He turns 90 degree in the clockwise, plus 90 degree. Then 180 degree in the anti-clockwise, minus 180 degree. Then 90 degree in the same direction. Same direction means anti-clockwise itself, minus 90 degree. People, plus 90 minus 90 cancel. Northwest to 180 degree. People, 180 degree turn means what? The direction is becoming opposite. So northwest ka opposite is what, people? That is southeast. Which option is the answer? Option C is your answer. Next question. Rajni walked 20 meter towards north. Read the last line. In which direction and how many meter is she from the starting point? Again, the same pattern. It is getting repeated for your attempt also, 1 or 2 questions. Pakka, 2 marks is guaranteed. Study for the rest. It will be there based on this pattern. It will be there. Then, Rajni walked 20 meter towards north. North 20. Then she turned right. Right of north is what, people? Right of north is east. Correct? East. How many meter? 30 meter. Then she turned right again. Right is what, people? Right of east is south. How many meter? 35 meter. Then she turns left. Left of south is what, people? Left of south is what? East. How many meter? 15 meter. Finally, she turned left again. North. How many meter? 15 meter. Now, people, north 20 and north 15 will become north 35. South east 30 and east 15 will become east 45. Correct? 30 plus 15 is 45. Then south 35. Cancel, cancel. What is remaining? East 45 meter. Which option is the answer? Option D is your answer. Very, very direct. Next one. It is the same pattern. See how the pattern repeats. Some question which was asked in the past. Okay. Then it came over here. Okay. Finally, it came over here. My biggest mistake. Okay. Question. Okay. Okay, Joshua. Now, 2 cars starting from opposite places on a highway. So what do you mean by, people, that? What do you mean by that? Opposite places means they are apart, just like our A and B question, which were 200 meters apart or 200 kilometer apart. Same like that. What is given? 2 cars start from opposite places in a highway 150 kilometer apart. So, for example, car A is there. Then car A and car B are how many meters apart? 150. So the total distance between them is what? 150. Then what happens in the question? First car runs for 25 kilometer and takes a right turn. For example, B runs 25 kilometer and to take a right turn means what? Right of west is what, people? Right of west is what, people? That is north. How many kilometer he is turning? 15 kilometer. Okay, this much is 15. Then what happened? Then take a left turn and runs 25. Left of north is what? West. How many kilometer? Again 25. Then it takes the back to the main road. So he came currently over here. Now tell me again, what is the distance over here, people? Distance traveled by B is how much? Can I say it is 50 kilometer? Correct? 25 for the initial, then right 15, then finally again 25. So total is 50. So currently where is the position of B? B is currently over here. Okay. Then what happens? Meanwhile, due to minor breakdown, other car only runs 35 kilometer. In the previous question, A was also running in the same speed. That's why all the distance A traveled. Here what is happening? Because of breakdown, he couldn't travel all the distance. How many distance he traveled? 35 kilometers. So the distance traveled by A is how much? A is currently over here. That is 35. Now we need to find what would be the distance between 2 points. Very easy. You can take in the other way. Total distance is 150. A traveled how much? 35. B traveled how much? 50. So difference between them is what, people? 150 minus 35 minus 50 is how much, people? 65. Which option is the answer? Option A is the answer. Very good question. Again I am telling, repetition chances there for these type of question. The distance between 2 points question, there is high repetition chance. Then, okay, it's a different question. We haven't solved like question like this, but it is very direct. If you know seating arrangement, easily you can solve this. Some boys are sitting in 3 rows. 3 rows means how many benches are there? 3 benches. 3 set of benches are there. And all are facing north. Everyone is facing which direction? The north direction. They are not looking opposite to each other. They are facing in the straight north direction. Then A is in the middle row. So A is somewhere over here. Okay. Then A is in the middle row. P is to the right of A. P is to the right of A means P will be in the right side of whom? A. Both of them are looking in which direction? The north direction. Then, but in the same row. Both of are in the same row. That is also given. Then, Q is behind P. Q is where? Behind P. Then, while R is in north of A. R is in north of A means R will be where? R will be over here. Now tell me, in which direction? R is, in which direction of R? In which direction of R is Q? Which is this direction? Da? This is what? Southeast direction. Good question. Southeast. Just draw as per our, which one? Da? As per our, based on our seating arrangement you can use. But even though it is, you are using basics of seating arrangement, are we using everything based on that? No. Just the direction is involved. You might feel, so rows are coming, how to do? Just to draw, people. Whenever you feel confused, just draw. You will get the answer. Yeah, again the pointer question. I told you, right? Again, the direction pole got changed because of wind. It got repeated. That's why the pattern is always repetitive. Okay. Here what is given? So I will just draw the basic directions. What are the basic direction? North is here. South is here. Then who is in the right side? East is in the right side. Then west is in the left side. Likewise, it is there. If I am normally drawing the pointers, this will be what? North. This will be what? South. This will be what? East. Then opposite will be what? West. Okay. This is the normal drawing. Then what is it? Due to the wind, it turns in such a manner that west is pointing towards south. West is pointing towards south is the given thing. Okay. I'll just change it. Then again I'll write north, east. North is there. Then east is there, then south is there, then who is there? The west is there. Now they are telling due to wind, the west pointer. West pointer is showing what, people? South. So west is pointing towards what? South. Then opposite of west will point towards what? The opposite of west is what? East pointer is showing in which direction? North direction. Now, people, then what is the next one? Okay, now funny question, it's already done. You don't need to draw everything. Look here. Harish went in the wrong direction thinking that he was traveling east. Now people think about our Harishta. He was singing the song. Yes, he was traveling in which direction? East direction. But was he actually moving in east direction? No, he was moving in which direction? North direction. So which is the answer, people? Option B is your answer. Done. Good question. Now you tell me, a student who wrote, maybe which attempt this was, May 2025. If the student said, sir, one question came out of syllabus, will you agree to that student? You should not. Why? This question was repeated in the previous attempt. Just like that it came, but they will not ask exactly west and south and all. They will not ask exactly. They will change the direction. So that's going to happen in May also, May 26 also, Jan 26 also. Before that, look at this question, people. It's a very good question. This one is better. Way too better. Look here. A hunter is chasing a deer. Okay. Running 200 meters in east direction. Turns to the right. 100 meters turn to the right again. Turning to the left again. He walks this way. Then finally turns left and walks this way. Finds the deer in front of him. Okay. Deer is where in front of him. Correct? Now, in which direction is the hunter standing with respect to the deer? Now people, both of them are running, right? Are they stopping at a place? No, both of them are running. Now tell me, we will talk from our deer's point of view. Okay, our deer is there in this question. Deer is moving in which direction? The east direction. Then turns to which direction? The deer is in east direction, turns right, then turns right, then turns left, then turns left. Then finally turns left. Then what happens? The deer is in front of him. Now if you ask me, this is not our, what to say? This is Think about this is deer or the hunter. Both of them are running in the same direction, right? If you are thinking deer or hunter, both are fine. But here it is mentioned. What? It is mentioned he is going. So that we will take it that way. Now tell me, what is the answer? Right and left got cancel. Right and left got cancel. East left is there. East left is what? Left of east is what? North. Now tell me. Now I am the hunter. Okay. Yes. I am the hunter. I am having, yes, the gun is also there with me. Now, what is happening? Deer is in front of me, correct? Our deer is also there. I'll draw the deer. Okay. Deer is in front of me. Okay, yeah. Deer is in front of me. Now, the question is, in which direction is the hunter with respect to the deer? Now, people, deer is in front of the hunter. Hunter is looking north direction. Now, with respect to the deer, hunter is in which direction? With respect to the deer, hunter is in the opposite direction. What is that direction? South direction. Very good question. Many people will make mistake in this question because directly we will go and mark what? North. Yeah. Understood? With respect to the deer. Not with respect to the man. With respect to the deer. That's why this is one of the best question. It's a little confusing question. There was also another question like this. We will solve that also in the nearby future. Next one. Starting from point A, PQ walks 40 meters south. Now we need to know what is the question, how far and in which direction. All the attempt 1 or 2 question. Now, how far and what direction? Which type? Type 4 question. Try. PQ walked 40 meters south. South to 40. Left of south is what, people? Left of south is east. How many meter? 40 meter. She turned left. Left of east is what, people? Left of east is north. How many meter? 40 meter. She again turned left. Left of north is what? West. How many meter? 60 meter. And reached point B. So distance between A and B, that means with respect to the initial point, final position is where? South 40 and north 40 got cancelled. East 40 and west 40 become, west 60 becomes west 20. So answer is what? 20 meter west is your answer. Very, 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 very direct. Now, tell me. It's a good question, people. You need to draw, otherwise you will not get an answer. Okay, September 25, questions were good in that particular attempt. Two persons P and Q started from a meeting point towards north. P and Q, where are they going down? They are going north. Correct? Both of them are going north. Both of them are going north. How many meters? Anything is mentioned? No. After walking 100 meter, that means they are walking this much is how much meter then? 100 meter. P turns left and Q turns right. P turns left. Left of north is what? West. P walks how many meter? 50 meter P walks. So currently P is over here. Okay. Then what happened? Takes a left turn. Left of west is what? South. And walks how many meter? 150 meter. So P is currently over here. Okay. Where is our position of P? Currently over here at the last place where I denote with P over here. Then Q took a right turn, right? Q turns right. So in this position, Q was turning right and walks how many meter? 30 meter. So Q is currently at this particular blue line position where I put a dot. Then turns a right. Right of east is what, people? South. And walks 90 meter. So 90 meter he is walking. So till here is walking because till this much was 100. Initially it was given. Till here is how much? 90. Then they are asking what is the shortest distance between P and Q. Q is currently over here. So we need to find which distance? This distance. For that, I require one side of the triangle. Which side is this? Can anyone tell me what is the distance over here? 80. Okay. Then can anyone tell me what is this distance? Now people, this total was 150. Okay. Then till here it is 90. If you ask me till here it is 90. So this much will be what, people? 60. Okay. 60 will be the remaining because 90 plus 60 is how much, people? 150. Now take the Pythagoras and tell me. So what is the hypotenuse? Root of 60 square plus 80 square. You are getting it to be how much? The root of 10,000, which is coming to be 100. Which option is the answer? Option C is the answer. It is a little time consuming question compared to all the other questions we have done. So think about it. Two interesting questions were there in this setup. This one, the previous one. That is the deer and the hunter question. Okay. Next one. Tell me, it is direct. Suresh house from his office is the question. Now, a small difference is there. Suresh started west from his office. So, initial point is what, people? Initial is office. Whenever it is not mentioned in the question and all, we will take house is the initial point. Okay. Now, west how many meter? 4 kilometer. Then turn right. Right of west is what, people? Right of west is north. How many meter? 2 kilometer. Turn right. East. How many kilometer? 2 kilometer to reach his house. Tell me which direction is it. Now people, west 4 and east 2 will become west 2, north 2. Now tell me which direction is it? Northwest. Option number C, and it is very, very direct. Now go for the last question. The same type of question. It was repeated for the second time in the same attempt based on the initial point and the final point question. Can you do it for me? PQR walked 50 meter east. East how much, people? 50 meter. Then turn right. Right of east is what, people? South. How many meter? 40 meter. Then turn left. Left of south is what, people? East. How many meter? 30 meter. Now is in which position from the starting point is the question, people? East 50 and east 30 will become east 80, then south 40. Now tell me, people, which is this direction? Southeast. Option C is your answer. That's your September 2025 question. So we are going for the last 2 attempts. What do you think? What is your prediction about last 2 attempts? Will it be direct or will it be indirect? It will is direct itself, whatever we have studied. Complicated questions were there? One may be. Not that heavy also compared to September 25 and May 25. Not that heavy. Now look here. A boy is facing east. It's a tricky question because it is a repeated tricky question. We already done. Initially a person was looking west and turned left. Okay. Here what is given? A boy is facing east. Now many people will randomly start taking east and start doing. But turning to his right, he goes 20 meter. Is it repeated? Initially there was a question. A person is facing west. Then he turns and walk. Right and walk question was there. Here what is given? A person is facing east. Turning to the right, he goes 20 meter. That means initial direction is what? South. Now read the last line. In which direction is he from the original position? Repeated pattern. South. How many meter? 20 meter. Turning to the left, he walked 20. That means left of south is what, people? East. How many meter he walked? 20. Turning to the right, that means south again. How many meter? 20. Again turn to the right. Right means what, people? Again turning to the right, it will be west. How many meter? 40. Then again goes 40 meter to the right. How much is the final one? North 40. People, south 20, south 20. Became what? South 40. South 40 and north 40 will get cancelled. 0 it will become. Then east and west are remaining. What is the remaining person, people? West 40 minus 20 is how much? West 20. Which option is the answer? Option B. Next one. ABC started walking down a road in the evening while it was what, people? Facing the sun. In the evening sunset where? Sunset in the west. So he is initially walking in which direction then? Looking towards the sun. That means west is the initial direction. After walking a distance, he turned to the left and turned to the right. In which direction is he facing now is the question. Left and right got cancelled. What is remaining? West is the remaining one. Option B is the answer. Next question, people. Another direct question. How far is he from the starting point question? Another direct one. Q walks 20 km north 20, then 14 km south, then walks 8 km east. 8 km east means east 8. Now tell me, north 20 and south 14 are opposite to each other. What is the bigger one? North is the bigger one. For 20 minus 14 is how much? 6. Then east 8. Root of 6 square plus 8 square, which is nothing but root of 100. That is how much? The 10 kilometer. Option C is your answer. Direct question. Done? If so, have you done it in class? We have done a similar type. What is given? So first of all, whenever replacement is coming, what is the best thing we can do? We will randomly draw the normal direction. Okay? Draw the normal direction. north, south, east, west. Then in between them, northeast. Then in between them, southeast. In between them, what is remaining the percentile? That is no one but southwest. Then in between them, northwest. Okay. Likewise, it is there. Then what is said? People, west is replaced with the northeast. West is replaced with what? Northeast. I am erasing and I am writing northeast. Then south will be replaced by what is the question? People, now if you ask me, left of northeast is what, people? Usually it will be northwest. That means if left is northeast, then south will be what, people? Northwest. Replacement will be like that. So which option is the answer, people? Option B is the answer. Again, a repetition for you guys. Listen carefully. So what is given? So they have given the normal direction. The normal directions are everywhere. Normally we are drawing how we are usually going to draw everything. Then they are telling what? West is replaced with northeast. Instead of west, we are putting what, people? Northeast. Then opposite will be what then? Opposite of northeast will be what, people? That will be nothing but southwest. Now you tell me, in between northeast and southwest or left of northeast is what, people? That should be northwest. So that instead of south, who is sitting there? Then in that case, northwest will be sitting. We have done a similar question with the north is replaced with northeast kind of question in the class. The same as that. Then, final question of Jan 2026 attempt. Read the last line. How far and in which direction is he from the starting point? Again, same type, repetition. A man drives 10 km north, then turns towards right. Right of north is what? East. How many kilometer, people? 3 km. Then turns right again. Right of east is what, people? South. How many kilometer? 6 km. Now tell me, people. North is bigger, south is bigger. Huh? North 10. North 10 minus 6 is how much? North 4. East 3. Root of 4 square plus 3 square, which is nothing but root 25. How much is it? 5. Which option is the answer, people? 5 km northeast. Which option? Option A is your answer. You are directly getting it. Then the final question. Okay. The final one. That is May 2026. Are you guys ready to finish it off? 5 more questions. Because every attempt you will get 5 marks. Then let's finish it off. Puru started walking from his house towards west. Then we need to know which direction should he go. Okay, that means finally he is going in which direction is the question. So initially west. After walking 12 km, he turned right. Then again turned right and walked 15 km. After this, he again turned at 135 degree. That means what, turned right at 135 means plus 135 to cover 30 meter. Which direction he should go now is the question. West right will become what, people? West right will become east, opposite, plus 135 degree. Now people, a person is looking east. Okay, plus 135 degree means clockwise. If you move this much, it is 90. Then again some more 45 you should move. Now this direction is what, people? Southwest direction. Which option is the answer? Option C. That's done. Then going to the next question. There is a small mistake in this question. He is now, once again let me check here also. One small mistake was there in this question. Yeah, this part is not there. Okay, you can make the correction in the PDF. Okay, done. Vishal started walking from his house towards west. We need to know finally he turned in which direction is he walking now is the question. Final direction is what is the question. Vishal started walking from his house towards the west. Then after walking 30 meters, he turned a right turn. Then he took a left turn. Then he took a left turn. Then finally he turns left. People, left and right got cancelled. West, left will become what, people? So did I miss anything? No, right? Yes. West, left will become what, people, at the end of the day? In which direction he is walking now? That will be west, left is what, people? South, right? Yes. Okay. Done. Again, let me check the question. Read the question, because there is a small mistake when I took the question here with respect to the PDF. Vishal started from his house, walked towards west. Initial direction is west. After walking a distance 30 meters, he turned to the right. then he turned to the left and moves 10 meters, then turn to the left and walk 40 meter and walks 5 meter, and he finally turned to the left. Okay, right and left got cancelled. West to left is remaining, so it will become what, people? West to left will become east, the opposite. Sorry for that. I think I was zoned out for a second. That's why I redid it. Okay, fine, people. The final 3 questions. Now is in which direction with respect to starting point question? Very direct question. Anil is facing east. From the back side of his house. Okay. Anil's house is facing east. Anil's house is facing which direction? It is facing east direction. Then, so if Anil's house is here, okay. Anil's house is facing which direction? East direction. So the front door is over here, correct? Then, but what happened? He saw someone, so he needed to go through the back side of the house. So he will be moving in which direction? The opposite direction. So initial direction is what, people? West. Okay, he should go in which direction then? West direction. Then he walks 50 kilometer in the west direction. Then turn to the right. Right of west is what, people? Right of west is north. And walked how many kilometer? 50 meter, not kilometer, 50 meter. Then what happened? Finally turned to the left. Left is how much? The left of north is west. And walked how many meter? 25 meter. Now tell me, which is the direction of our current person? North, west is 50 plus 25 will become west is 75, north 50. So northwest is your answer. Which option is the answer, people? Answer is coming to be northwest. That is option D. Okay. Now only tricky part here is what? From the back side of the house. House is facing east direction, but he is walking through the back side. So the initial direction is west. Okay, that is the tricky part in this question. Then the second last question for this entire video, that is into means south, then plus means north, percentage means east, and finally minus means what, people? West. Using this idea, we need to solve this. P percentage Q. P percentage Q means what? P is east of Q, because percentage means east. Then Q plus R. Plus means what, people? Q plus R means Q is north of R. We have solved a similar question previously. Q is what, people? North of R. Done. Then R minus S. R minus S means what? West. R is west of whom, people? R is west of S. Now tell me, S is in which direction with respect to S? S is in which direction with respect to Q? Sorry. S is in which direction with respect to Q? Southeast direction. Tell me, is it a repeated question? Yes. The same question we have done. Okay. The final question, we are concluding it with this. In which direction he is walking now? That means first type question. Ram started 2 kilometers towards the sun. That means initial direction is east. Then he turned right. Then he turned right. Finally he turned left. Right and left got cancelled. East to right is what, people? Right of east is south. Option A. Done, people. This is your entire last 14 attempts. We are talking about five and a half years kind of thing. So last 14 attempts questions. And for your attempt, whichever attempt you are writing, either it is September or Jan, it will be same like this. The pattern will be same. And all the questions from this you should be able to solve. If you are able to solve, you are sorted. No matter what, if you are weak in maths, good in maths, it doesn't matter. The pattern, do with the pattern, you will get the answers. At the end of the day, when you repeatedly solve things, you will be becoming automatically a pro in that. Okay then? Okay Tarun, everyone, tata, bye bye, take care people. See you guys tomorrow. Bye bye, bye bye. Online everyone, tata, bye bye. Tata, put some emojis, put some, okay. Yes, bye bye, take care.